Into today's daily news report, these are the top U.S. domestic news stories as of October 17, 2025. We begin with Reuters, reporting that about 1,400 workers at the National Nuclear Security Administration have been furloughed due to the ongoing federal government shutdown. Officials warn the work stoppage could delay key safety and maintenance operations across America's nuclear facilities, raising new security concerns as negotiations over funding remain stalled. ABC News reports a federal appeals court continues to block that same order, citing state sovereignty and lack of immediate threat. The administration has appealed, escalating a growing clash between federal and state authority over domestic deployments. The Washington Post adds more detail, saying the administration's appeal centers on claims that federal troops could help curb violent crime in Chicago. Critics call it a clear case of federal overreach, highlighting deepening tensions between the White House and Democratic-led states. Across the country, Fox News says millions are expected to hit the streets today for No Kings demonstrations, a coordinated protest movement opposing what they call authoritarian overreach by the Trump administration. Officials are preparing for large crowds and possible unrest in several major cities. In other developments, the Associated Press reports a U.S. drone strike targeted a suspected drug smuggling vessel in the Caribbean. Several survivors have been detained. The Pentagon says the mission was part of ongoing anti-trafficking operations, though critics question its legality in international waters. BBC News says President Trump will soon meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Hungary for another round of Ukraine peace talks. The White House insists the goal is to get Russia done, though foreign policy experts warn it may embolden Moscow. Al Jazeera reports FBI Director Kash Patel has announced terrorism charges tied to a shooting at an ICE facility in Texas. Officials allege connections to anti-government extremists, a case unfolding under new federal definitions of domestic terrorism. And CBS News says President Trump aims to shift U.S. foreign policy focus after the Gaza ceasefire, declaring his intent to end the war in Ukraine and move on. Critics argue the plan risks undermining Ukrainian sovereignty while granting Moscow broader concessions. For continuing coverage and updates, stay with your local stations and trusted national outlets.